What's up, everybody? I'm Kim Horcher here at San Diego Comic-Con for a special edition of the Daily Fix. Coming up, we have an update on the Bioshock movie and a new Gundam animated series coming to Netflix. Let's get into it. This is your Daily Fix. Presented by Universal Orlando Resort. Netflix's Bioshock movie is still happening, but it might not be exactly what you expect. And I don't mean a twist where the CEO of Netflix is actually your totalitarian industrialist father and there's been a whole plot to mind control you. During a panel at San Diego Comic-Con, producer Roy Lee revealed the long-awaited movie is still being worked on despite leadership changes, but it will be, quote, reconfigured and will be, as a result, quote, more personal. Which is a nice way of leading into Lee's point that the impetus to these changes are lower budgets from Netflix. Lee said, quote, the new regime has lowered the budgets, so we're doing a much smaller version. It's going to be a more personal point of view as opposed to a grander, big project. Previously this year, Dan Lin stepped in to replace Scott Stuber as the film head. Francis Lawrence of Hunger Games renown is still slated to direct. Details are not clear on what Bioshock on Netflix would have looked like before the budget-related changes, since few details about the project have been released at all. It's hard to say what was lost in the shift. Fewer robot elements? Little sisters less creepy than before? Again, I'm speculating here. A Bioshock movie has been in various development stages for longer than a decade at this point, though Netflix only announced its involvement in such a venture in 2022. Director Lawrence announced plans to work with original game director Ken Levine shortly after its reveal, saying at the time the film would be, quote, really true to the game itself. As of October 2023, the Bioshock movie was in the writing stages. So how could the movie keep the balance of being true to the game, but also work with a smaller than initially anticipated budget? Is the underwater city of Rapture in the cards, or the skies of Columbia, or would you be satisfied with just a new game in the Bioshock series? Let us know in the comments. Moving on, the one-year war will be coming to Netflix this October with Mobile Suit Gundam Requiem for Vengeance, the gritty new film animated in Unreal Engine 5 that will add a new chapter to the storied franchise. A new trailer was revealed during a panel here at Comic-Con showing off battles between GMs, Zaku's, and of course, the Gundam itself, or one of them, at least, along with an October 17th release date. It brings the franchise back to the wartime drama that defined the original 1979 anime. While Requiem for Vengeance will retain much of the look and feel of Gundam, it will differ from other stories set in the universe in that it will be animated in CG, the first since 2004's MS Igloo. It will run for 6 episodes. It is yet another attempt to bring the franchise to a Western audience, which it has at times struggled to connect with. Other recent initiatives include a crossover with Call of Duty, with a shooter also in development for Fortnite. When Requiem for Vengeance arrives in October, it will join several other Gundam shows on Netflix, including the original movie trilogy. And that is your Daily Fix for Friday, July 26th. Make sure to tune in to our Comic-Con coverage all weekend long. I'm Kim Horcher, and for all your movie and TV news, stay tuned to IGN.